There we go. Okay, so cloud. Okay, so before moving to the cloud, so guys, let me take you to the infrastructure. Infrastructure means our offices. Okay, so this is our office, right, where you will have multiple floors, right, multiple floors. So let's say this is your one of the office in high tech city or Gachibowli somewhere. Okay, then this is your head, let's say this is your head office. Okay, head office. Okay. Then you have uh, branch offices. Let's say you have one branch office in Dubai, one branch office in Mumbai, one branch office in USA. Okay, this is the same company. So how we connect the those offices? You connect those offices via MPLS, MPLS services, right? So these offices will connect like this. So this cloud is, it is not the cloud which we are going to talk about. This is MPLS cloud. This is like a cables they will provide to you. MPLS cloud. So it is not that cloud. Okay, this is something, the ISP they will provide you cable. So you will have direct cable from one country to another country. They will provide you cable to your offices, and this is called layer one connectivity they will provide you. Okay, with this approach what will happen, you will you can connect to these branch offices. Similarly, every branch office will have their internet, right? Every branch office has the um, what is called users there, and they want to access the internet. So let's say you have some 400 users here, you have 500 users here, employees here you have 300 employees, and in your head office you have some 1,000 employees. Okay, so everything is working fine, everything is good. So you have ISP connection, MPLS with branch offices connectivity, you have internet connection for internet, and you have, with this you need some strong network, right? You need a data centers in your offices, right? What is meant by data center? A data center is something in your building, there will be something, some secure room will be there. Okay, which will be restrict with only few people. So there you will see a racks, network racks will be there. Okay, network racks will be there, and then this racks, all the network equipment will be in this rack. Okay, so let's say in every building there should be some racks. So this building has some 100 employees here, 100 employees here, 100 employees. So from here you will have a switches here. So this all switches will get connect to your data center. So data center, there are two types of one data center called as a on-prem data center. It means it will be within your office, and one more data center that is some you can have your data center in some another location. Let's say there are some providers, they already have a data center, so you can go and rent your space in that, and you can host your data center there. So two options you available, options available. So the second option is more famous now. Nowadays the many organizations, they don't prefer to maintain the data center there in their office itself. They want to keep it in somewhere location. So this will be your data center, and this switches will connect here like this. Your network will connect to this data center. Okay, so when we talk about the data center, what in the data center? In the data center you need a power, dual power, I can say dual power. Okay, because your entire network is connected there, dual power. You need a high, you need a high cooling environment, right? You need physical security, right? You need scalability. What is scalability? Scalability means scalability and redundancy. scalability means, let's say you have like currently you have 1,000 users, so you have capacity for the 1,000, but you can have some you can have data center or devices to handle some 1,200 1,300 users. So that is called scalability. For future, if you increase with 200 employees, then you no need to change the infrastructure, you still have all this capacity, right? So this data center you need to manage. Okay, in the data center, your all servers and your network equipments, your firewalls, your router, your switches, everything will be in your data center. Okay, this is called generally DC. And remember, the data center either can be on-prem or it can be somewhere rented in some location. Okay, so this data center, so all these branch offices. So what will be in the branch offices? So if suppose you have shared drive, some shared drive, so this shared drive will be in your head office. So the users who is sitting here, they will come and they will access this shared drive. The users sitting here, they will come and they will enter their timesheets here. So everything here. So can you see, this is the key. This data center become a key of your network. Okay, so now just think about what happened if your branch office went down. Something happened, some disaster happened, and maybe some earthquake happened, or some huge raining happened, some flood happened, and everywhere is the water. So how about the cabling? The cable entire, because this network is totally dependent on the cabling, so entire cabling will get destroyed. So now you're gone. Your branch office, like your branch offices are totally isolated with the head office. If you recall yourself, in 2017, there was flood happen in the Chennai. You remember Chennai was huge raining was there, and entire most of the organization was impacted because they were having branch offices in head office in Chennai. So because of the headquarter was down, so branch office was not functioning well because they were not having any backup. So that is why what organization does is they always have a redundancy. So they call it, let's say this is my primary site, so they will have another site as a DR site, disaster recovery. So what they will do, they will have another branch called disaster recovery. And in this place there will be no users will be sitting here, it is just a backup of this site. You will have a same data center, same servers, same switches, same routers, same firewalls, same load balancer, all the same equipments. And you know what will happen? Every day whatever you store here, the same thing will get stored here also. Whatever you save here, the same thing will save here. And this is called DR. This is your PR, this is your DR. So what will happen in case the disaster recovery, in case of disaster, if this went down, so automatically this site will become up. So these branch offices, they will route directly here automatically. So this is called a primary and secondary data centers. Okay, PR and DR. So this is what this is required in infrastructure. So what I am showing, see, this is not a cloud, but this is something real-time stuff. Okay, where exactly you have all these things. Okay, so you have branch offices, and this is how we require. So we need PR, we need DR. So you need to manage 2 data centers, right? And managing 2 data center, you need all these things. Okay, what about, let's say for example, today you need one server. Okay, you need to host one application, and for that you need 2 servers. So see, what will happen in this redundancy? If suppose you have one application, so one server you will host here and one server you will host here, and there will be load balancing between them. They will use the load balancing between them. And what will happen in case this went down, this server went down, your traffic will diverted to this one. So this is called a load balancer technology. So there is some in the infrastructure, some F5 and Netscaler, these load balancers are used, right? Similarly, you need to think about the security, because from here only your internet is going. So you need to have some firewalls here. You need to have antiviruses here in offices. You need to have some scanning for the security side. There is some scanning. So this scanner will go and scan each and every machine of yours. Like, is your, you have some vulnerabilities, you have some weakness. So they will find, identify. So because see, the security and network, this is a day-to-day activity. So it used on daily basis. You know, because threats will come every day. You need to protect your organization every day. Okay, it is not like just you set up one firewall or a data center and that's it. No, you need team continuously to monitor that. Okay, so now I was talking about the server. Let's say you have application, you need to build one application and you have some requirement. So what you will do? So first of all, you need two servers. So what you will do, you will tell the requirement to the vendor, saying that we need these two server and these are our specification, this many RAM, this is the hard disk, and we need this CPU, and please come to us. So what will happen, the company, they will ask three vendors quotation, they will take a quotation from three vendors. Okay, so there will be a procurement team, they will involve with this, and they will say, okay, this guy is saying 10, he's saying 20, he's saying 30. So they will choose someone reliable, this 20. So he is giving some extra services, so they will choose this one. So they will give order to this guy, this guy will go and they will purchase a server hardware from Microsoft. Okay, and like a Dell or something, then they will deliver to your office. And once it is delivered, you need to install that server in your rack, mount that server into the rack, then connect it, make it ready, install the operating system and all, get it ready, everything, and then install the application, and the application will get start. So can you see, this procedure will take 2 to 3 weeks if you go with higher speed. Just to build one application, you need to have 2 weeks. Let's say, for example, in your data center, your racks are already full, you don't have any space. What you need to do, you need to have another rack to mount that. Mounting means what? Mounting means connecting that hardware to the rack. So you need to mount that. So this is how, these are the challenges, right? You need to have dual data center, you need to have power, AC, cooling, scalability, redundancy. So these all are the challenges, right? And in the future, if suppose your hard disk is full, your server is like some 2 TB, some hard disk is there, and your server is full, what do you need to do? You need to increase that. And let's say you have one application here. Okay, and that application, it is hosted for the outside. Let's say in this, your organization is shopping organization. So generally, from internet, user will come and they will browse this. Okay, like Amazon, like they will browse and they will place their orders. Okay, so in a day, generally you get some 100 requests per second. But what will happen at the time of festival, let's say Diwali or some Eid or some like year ending, you will have some offers. So instead of 100, you will have 1,000 requests. The internet, because whenever the sale is there, the 1,000 people will come. So your server cannot handle this one. So your server, either the server will get collapse, okay, or the CPU utilization will get high, and all this user will say slowness, loading. How you are going to solve this problem? So the answer is, okay, I can have another server here. That's good. I can have two more server here. That's good. Okay, and you can have a load balancer here, and load balancer will load balance this stuff. Okay, so now this is fine. You fix the problem when 1,000 requests are coming. But think about this: 1,000 requests are coming once in a year, but rest of the time you will have 100. This one, you require one server only. Then you are wasting these two servers. You are wasting these two servers, right? So cost. Think about the cost. It is not just like you no need to just fix the situation. You need to think about the future, because in a year, for a few days, you have high traffic, and you increase two more servers, And the cost of these two servers, it will be huge. You need to, every server will have some cost, yearly cost. So how you're going to solve these problems? So these all problems this is all called infrastructure. Like every organization was having their data center, they were having their own and these all are the common problems which I'm talking about. That is why, that's why, because this is called infrastructure stuff. And okay, so that is why ms some cloud came into picture. Okay, so what is cloud? Okay, so the before cloud, okay, yeah, so the problem is solved from the cloud. So there are many vendors, like Amazon is one of the vendor who provide the cloud solution. Microsoft is one of the vendor, they have the Azure solution. Similarly, Google have the solutions. Okay, so what exactly the cloud is? Cloud is nothing but there is a data centers here. Amazon, let's say AWS has a data center here in one region, and they call it a region. Okay, let's say this is one of the region North Virginia. Okay, so North Virginia is the region. Okay, and in the region you have a data center. Okay, this is called DC. Okay, so they, let's say they have they called it availability zone. Let's say AZ1, this is AZ2, this is AZ3. Okay, so Amazon, I'm talking about the Amazon. Okay, let's say this is AWS, Amazon Web Services. So what exactly the web services? So Amazon, they have worldwide, they have around 20 plus regions. So region means one city. In coming days, Hyderabad will be having one of the Amazon region. That work is started, and the data center is getting built. So very soon you will find the Hyderabad also one of the region. Region means in one region there will be multiple availability zone. Availability zone means nothing but the data center. In the data center, they, what they have, they have very big racks here, like big networks. Okay, so these all data centers are connected with dual power. Okay, dual connectivity, redundancy, full redundancy, they connected to each other like this. Inside they have high CPU, high power. Okay, and they have high cooling environment. They have a redundancy. Okay, everything is there. What you need to do, if suppose tomorrow you need to host one application. Okay, so you are sitting at home. Okay, I'm sitting at home, I want to host my application. So I don't need a rack, don't need a data center. What I can do, I can just I just need internet. Okay, I just need internet. I'm sitting at home, see, I'm at home. Okay, and today I decided to sell something uh, from my home itself. Let's say food, I want to sell the food. Okay, so, and I have some application, some data. So for that application you need to host somewhere, right? You need some server or something. So what you can do is, you can take just Amazon console of Amazon. Okay, and here directly by using their data center, you can build your server. So the server will be here, and who will, you no need to go physically, you no need to go and install operating system, you need to purchase nothing. Everything is there, servers are there, images are there, everything is there. They call this instance. Instance means it is a empty boxes. So you just need to take the instance, and under that you need to put, okay, I need a Microsoft servers to be installed. So just install the Microsoft server image into that, and you can choose, you can have a choice. Okay, I need some 8 GB RAM. Okay, I need this many, I need 2 TB hard disk. Okay, everything you just need to customize it. Just tell it the server is ready, and it will take 10 minutes only to make you build your server. Okay, and you know what, how much you need to charge if your application, okay, and your application is ready, fine, done. And what will happen, your customer is here on the internet, they will come and they will access this application from internet to the Amazon. That's it, nothing, no data center, you don't need anything, because the data centers are Amazon's data center. They will take care of this one. You just need to go and host your application, right? So this is what the Amazon cloud is. They are, what is the Amazon cloud? Amazon Web Services is a secure cloud services platform offering compute power, database storage, content delivery, and other functionality, help business scale and grow. Okay, so for the small business, large business, I have shown you the challenges. So these are the fixes. So these challenges can be fixed here. One second. Okay, so Amazon. Okay, so what is the benefit of using the AWS? Easy to use, flexible, cost effective, reliable, scalable, and high performance, and secure. Okay, you no need to maintain a big data centers to just host one application, right? It's easy to use. I will show you within 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you can build your server. Very flexible, cost effective. Okay, Amazon has some certifications. So like Cisco, every organization, they will have some certification, right? Cisco has CCNA, CCNP. Similarly, AWS has some certification. Like they said, foundation, associate, and professional. Okay, you can become associate, Amazon certified solution architect associate. You can become Amazon certified solution architect professional, or you can have some special certifications also. Let's say security certification, advanced networking certification, DevOps certifications. Okay, because this is something the world is going here. Okay, so content. So in Amazon, what exactly they have? They have cloud computing. You need to understand the cloud computing. Cloud computing means what? A digital computing. Okay, where server, like nothing is physical, everything is somewhere in Amazon data center. You just need to connect them, you just need to purchase them. I mean, you need to have a free tier account. See, for practicing Amazon, you can create a free tier account. Okay, Amazon EC2 means elastic computing. Like elastic means what? Generally elastic means, what we do elastic, you can stretch the elastic, there is no, you can stretch till its end, there is no limit. Similarly, the elastic computing means there is no limit of hard disk, there is no limit of RAM, there is no limit of speed, no limit of processor. You can increase as much as you want. Storage, unlimited storage. Can you see this? Unlimited storage Amazon is providing. Networking, you no need to take worry about the networking. They have their own networking, but you can build your subnets, you can build your VPCs, you can build your routes and all. Okay, routing is there. Management tools, IAMs, access level, identity and access management. IAM is something you can control who will access what. Okay, within AWS, and some directory services also. So computing, what is computing? How to create, okay, Amazon storage, networking, identity access management, cloud watch, many things are there. So computing, cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer hardware. Can you see this? Cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of your computer hardware. We can create, configure, customize application online. With cloud computing, users can access cloud resources from anywhere in the world. You just need to access to the internet. Can you see this? If you have cloud computing, okay, users throughout the world, they can go and access your computer, your application. They are not coming to your computer. They are just via the internet. They just need an internet to access your cloud. Cloud computing is both a combination of software and hardware based on computing resources. Don't need to worry about the maintenance of your resources. See, generally in your organization, you need to have a maintenance every 3 months, 6 months. There is a testing of PR and DR. Organization, they will shut down the PR and they will try to access the DR. So this practice is required. Then similarly, you need to keep checking your power, your ACs, your cooling environment, your security, your fire and safety stuffs and all. Everything you need to maintain there in your data center, in your offices, infrastructure. But here in the cloud, when we say the cloud, all these responsibilities are belongs to the Amazon or Azure or Google. You just need to, nothing need to worry. You just need to access there, install the server and put your data there. That's it. And your application is ready to use, right? So cloud computing is something like you can have any infrastructure. You can all the cables, connectivity, racks, power, and everything will be Amazon responsibility. You just need to go and install your network. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so sorry for interruption. So model of cloud computing. So in the cloud, there are two deploying models in service model. So some clouds are public cloud and private cloud, and some community cloud. There are three types, four types. Public cloud. So what is public cloud? Okay, in public cloud, your all resources are and instances which you have configured are accessible to public over the internet. It is less secure. Example, webmail, like Gmail. It is accessible, right? Anyone can access that webmail. So it is on the internet. Private cloud means in private cloud, your all instances are accessible only to your organization. It is more secure. We will discuss in detail. Okay, that is this one. Community cloud. In community cloud, your instances are accessible to some group of organizations. Hybrid cloud is basically mixture of private and public cloud. Okay, so what will happen generally? So now see, for example, this is the cloud. So what generally, when you have something to host directly on the uh, public. So this let's say this example which I have given. So this is become a public cloud because the application which you used, public cloud. So this public cloud means the application is hosted on the public and accessible from the public. This is less secure. Okay, but you can still control who can access and what. So that control you will have. Okay, this become public cloud. Okay, now when you connect your office, see, let's say this is your office, already your infrastructure. So what you use is by using, you have connected to the Amazon. Okay, there are some methods. Either you can connect via VPN or direct connect. So you connected your head office to the Amazon cloud. So now you can, your users, they can access the Amazon services here like this. So this is become a private cloud. This is something called private. So a private IP addresses will use here, private cloud. Okay, because within your organization only private IP to private IP you're connecting. So this type of module also called as a hybrid module. Hybrid model means okay, and what you can do is, if suppose you have some application hosted on public, let's say this is some public applications and some private applications. So in, you're expecting some internet users also coming and accessing this application. So see, here public also, your internet employee, they are accessing this one private. So where the private and public get mixed, so this is called a hybrid cloud, hybrid model, hybrid model. Okay, so hybrid model is more famous nowadays. So every organization, they want to go with a hybrid model. Like they don't want to touch their data center. It's there, its data center will be there, but they want to take the leverage from the cloud also, because cloud is cost effective service. Okay, uh, instance base, you can create anything, any server you can build, and you can make it ready to use. So this is the cloud. Okay, they can use, you can connect your office to cloud, and you can connect. So what Amazon is providing, so Amazon is providing so many services. So in the cloud, they are mentioning many services like VPC, they are saying EC2, they are saying S3, simple storage service. So you can go and store n number of data there. EC2 is something you can build your servers. You can have the load balancer. VPC means you can create your own network inside your Amazon, right? And security stuff. So you can have your security there. Okay, you can have a route 53. So you no need to go and access like some DNS. So you can have a route 53, and you can use a public DNS and private DNS. So you no need to maintain anything like CloudWatch. So CloudWatch is something like monitoring. So in offices we need some monitoring tools and all, but here Amazon is providing, we use our CloudWatch. Similarly, CloudTrail is something like cloud logs. So here you can have all the logs, which n number of logs you can review here, right? Similarly, IAM. So IAM is one of the service where you can access the control, who when what, who can access what, authentication, authorization, and accounting. These all services. See, generally in our infrastructure, whatever your services like was doing, firewall, you were using some Palo Alto firewall, Cisco router switches you were using, Microsoft server you were using for AD, you were using SolarWind for the monitoring, you were using some syslog servers, you were using some AAA server. So you were using different vendors here in the infrastructure, but here in the cloud, Amazon, they're providing all this stuff here. So if you become master of this one, then like it's like you are mastering of all the infrastructure. You're understanding the networking, you're understanding the security, you're understanding the database, you're understanding the monitoring, logs, security, everything in the one. So study of this one is a cloud. When we talk about the cloud, how you are going to configure this one, how you are going to maintain this one. Okay, so with this, Amazon is something, cloud is something they provide data centers. Okay, they will have a regions, they provide you data centers. So you no need to mention, because it's their responsibility. Okay, if their responsibility means what, if suppose you build today, you build one server here, okay, and you open to the internet, let's say you open the port, anyone can go and anyone access this one. So you can expect n number of threats can come, and they can destroy your server. So you cannot go and blame to Amazon that my cloud server got failed. It have failed because you did not maintain it. You did not, the security will be yours. Actually it is a shift 40% Amazon responsibility, rest your responsibility. So if you compare with the OSI model, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So the layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So the L1 and L2, this is, I can say, Amazon responsibility. You no need switches, you no need router there, everything is there. it's already set up, and they say different names there. Okay, so but the application on top of this application and security, it will be customer responsibility. This is the Amazon responsibility, this is your responsibility, right? So for this, how to start with Amazon, right? AWS. Okay, so what you can do is, the first thing first, um, what is called okay, so go to the Amazon. Let me go to the Google. AWS web services, Amazon web services. So here first you need to go and create your free tier account. Okay, so remember, whenever you everything is not free on the Amazon, even for the practice. If you go for the practice, so you can, there is some limitations. Okay, if you practice something, you need to destroy it immediately, otherwise it will be charged. Okay, it is not like a playing model. It is like you need to start with it. So now you need to start with the Amazon. Okay, so get started for free, building AWS, or sign up in the console. So there is something called free tier account. So in the free tier account, can you see, explore 100 products in building AWS using free tier. These are the all products. Can you see this? Compute, database, web apps, storage, migration, many things are there, right? So let's say you want to sign in. So let me take you to the Amazon console, and you can have some view there. Okay, the first thing, whenever say this log, this is called console. Console means you are connecting to the Amazon cloud. Okay, so root and IAM, what it is. So if you are a new customer, so create a new account. You need to create a new account here first. Okay, sign up. So this sign up, you can like, it will be free account. Okay, you just need to provide your email address. Let's say I will give something, some name. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so account name, what they are saying, let's say my account is something called PSF account, PSF Cloud. Okay, continue. So this is something you need to create the account first. So what they are saying, okay, this is a free tier account you're opening, 5x5 4, continue. Okay, now what they are saying, what do you want, like a free tier offer, like always free, never expired, 12 months free tier, start from initial sign up date, trails start from a service activation date. So here you can say you want to use it for business purpose or personal, for own project or work, school, organization. So you can use a personal. Okay, use name, let's say I will use PSF org. Okay, number is something, let's say so which country, India. Okay, give your address and all. Okay, and once you give the address and details, okay, let's do XYZ city, Hyderabad. Okay, pin code is sorry. So this is something you're creating your account, Amazon free tier account. Okay, and let's say if it allow me. Okay, now, so this is the place where you need to provide your credit card information. Okay, so now why credit card information? Because see, when you use this is just it will just reduce some $1 rupee. $1 means just not $1, one few rupees from your end, and they will, I think, refund also that one. But this is a something for the security. You need to have your card must have this Visa, MX, or this logo. You can mention your debit card expiry date, cardholder name is CVV, and just go ahead. So it will just it will verify, it will give OTP on your mobile number. Okay, and it will just deduct some $1 from your account. Okay, just for a secure, and they will refund you as well. And then this card will be there. If suppose tomorrow you build some server and you left that, you forget that, so you're actually building that server in Amazon premises, so they must charge you, right? So that is why they keep this account in for the security. Okay, they will not charge you, don't worry about that. Many students, they don't try to use this, but nothing will happen. Okay, just for, and just go ahead, sign it, that's it. Your account is ready. So I have already account, so let me take you to Amazon Cloud. Okay, Amazon console. Okay, it is asking for the, see where I'm logging to the console. Console is like a like in the router switches. So what we do, we go for the this one, right? SSH, and we enter into the device. Okay, so it is asking me for authentication. One second, I need my mobile. Okay, so I just set up a dual authentication on my mobile. So it asked me for some number, and I provided, and now I'm doing the console. So can you see this is a Amazon console? Okay, where if you look at here in the this side, you will see the account details and all. Okay, and this is the place you will see the regions. So this is called a region. Region means what? Regions are nothing but locations, okay, where the Amazon has the data centers. Let's say US East one, US, like in the USA they have these regions. In APAC region, these all places they have APAC. Can you see the Mumbai? So similarly, you will have one data center in Hyderabad also, like one region in Hyderabad also. Soon it is coming. Similarly, in European country, you will see these are all the Europe. Middle East, they have into Bahrain. So wherever you want, you can go, you can choose that location, and you can build your server, your instances and all. Okay. So let me just give you demo, a small demo, like, okay, this is the regions. Okay. And every region will have multiple uh, availability zone. Availability zone means data center. Okay. In one region, let's say North Virginia, they have 6 data centers in North Virginia. So you can host your servers in different data centers in the same region. Okay. So this is how the full redundancy, high power high speed things will be there. So now if you go to the services, these are the services. So can you see right now Amazon has provide some more than 110 services. Okay, in that compute, if you go to the compute EC2, so let me show you how simple to build a server here. Okay, so I'm into a server EC2. Okay, so if you look at here, there is nothing right now. So when we say this is the, let's say today we decided that we need a server, we need to host one application. We already hired one guy who built a coding and application is already ready in your system, but you need some server to host that application, right? So what you can do is just go to the Amazon and launch instance. Okay, in the when you say the launch instance, so there are some 7 steps here. Okay, so Amazon AMI, it is called Amazon machine image. So always whenever you do the practice, just always say free tier only. So in the free tier, if you go down, so you can see all these images. Let's say Amazon Red Hat, Linux, Ubuntu, then you have Windows, you have whatever you want. So let's say I want to build a Windows Server 2019. Just go and select this one. So in the instance, okay, now the instance type. So you choose the image first. Okay, I want to build Amazon this one. So you just choose the operating system. Okay, now what do you want? Instance type. Which type of instance you want? I want to have this free tier. It will have one CPU, one memory, and this one. So if you want some higher, then there is a huge options here. Can you see this? You can take this all, but it will charge. See, 96 CPUs, 192 this one, and 20, it support 25 gigabit. Can you see 10 gigabit? So this is the speed. So whenever you charge this one, so it will get charged. But right now we will select the free tier only. Okay, the free tier, and okay, okay. Now configure the instance detail. So here there is some networking part will come here. So now which VPC you want? So there is a one VPC. You can have multiple VPCs. VPCs means what? Virtual private cloud. You can create your own VPC, okay, and you can give your subnet, okay, and under that, and when you go here, availability zone. Can you see? This is called availability zone. Within a VPC, okay, you can have multiple availability zone like data centers. So can you see US East in one region? Amazon has 6 data centers. So you can have 6 servers in 6 different availability zone. It means a full redundancy. If one availability zone, or if one data center went down, you still have a 5 servers, 5 data centers available. Can you see this much reliability, this much availability Amazon is providing, right? So let's say I want to use US East 1A. Okay, so it has some IP address and this one. So now just go, you just here you are selecting a group, number of instance. See, this is Amazon, when you build something, it is called instance. Okay, so if you have number of, then you can create a number of instances here. So now add storage. What storage you want? Like it is like a hard disk, C drive. So you want 100 GB. Okay, can you see the free tier is saying 30 GB. If you increase this, then it will be charged. Okay, but and if you want, this is a C drive. If you want some more drive, then EBS, elastic uh, EBS storage. So you can have EBS, and it is nothing but your D drive. Okay, it's like a server. It's your choice. What do you want? Take from that. Okay. Similarly, add tags. You can have some tags saying that, let's say name. I want, this is my I will say Microsoft Microsoft server. Okay, so I just give the name. Then security group, this is important. So how you are going to access this security? Okay, how you're going to access this server? So Microsoft server, we do RDP from where? From internet. So right now I'm sitting in the internet. So if you look at here, I'm here, I'm sitting at my home. I connected to Amazon cloud like this. So this is a public cloud right now, and I'm going to build one instance here. So how I'm going to access this instance? Via public IP address. Via public IP address only from my machine, I will do the RDP. So once the server is ready, so I will say, okay, I want it from anywhere, or I can say this is a security group, like inbound and outbound, like how you're going to access that. So I can say Microsoft SG. Okay, and here what I can say, I don't want other people to access, then I can say my IP address. Can you see? This is, it capture my IP address. This is my public IP address which I'm accessing right now. So only this IP address can go and RDP to this instance. See, this is a security. If you want some more rules, you can add more rules here. See, this is like a firewall. You're learning firewalls here, port-based firewalls. Okay, so Amazon is all about the security group and how you're controlling that. So right now I just want to do the RDP, then review and launch. Okay, now everything is ready. Okay, now you can review what is the AMI, what is instance type, security group, storage and all. Launch it. And before launch, there is one more layer of security called key pair. So you need to have, let's say, I will say my MS key. Okay, Microsoft key. So this key will be with me only. So if I have the key, then only I can access this one, this server. So see, right now I just created this one. I will store this key with me and now launch the instance. Can you see your server is getting ready? Yay! Now let's see. Let's go here and have a look here. Now your instance server is getting started. So currently it is showing pending. So now it will take a little bit of time. And what if you want to go to the details? Can you see this? It is showing currently running instead. Okay, so if it will take little bit of time, then you can log into that server. Okay, so currently it is showing this one. So can you see? So here you can create the instances. You can take the backups. You can take the volumes backup. You can take you can anytime you can increase the server hard disk. You can increase the server volume. Volume means a hard disk. You can increase. Okay, today you have 100. You can make it 200, and it will not impact anything. So scalability, the server has the scalability. Similarly, there is something called load balancer here. So you can have multiple server and you can load balance with that. You have auto scaling. Auto scaling means something, I told you this scenario, right, where you can have within a night you are having multiple this one. So auto scaling means this what will do it, it will be having you will have 5 servers here, but you know this three servers will be in the down state. They will be shut down. You will for the year you will charge for 2 server only, but at the time of peak, when the festival season or something, so this server will get automatically built, and after the traffic get reduced, this server will automatically gone. So this is what the addition and the deletion will happen automatically, and you will charge only as you use. You will pay as you use. That's it. They will not charge you for huge. It is like if you use for 2 hours, then Amazon will charge you for 2 hours only, right? Similarly, okay, now if you go back here to the your instance, what's happening here? So now it is initializing state. Okay, your instance is initializing, and if you look at in the detail, can you see this is the private IP address and you also have public IP address. This private IP address, when you have a private cloud, you can access that, but right now this is a public cloud. because I'm accessing from my internet, right? So it will give you some details about this one, like how it is happening and all. So you will have more details. So this is just a one service of Amazon, guys. Amazon AWS has this all many services. It is a ocean of learning. It is a completely, you're replacing your infrastructure to the cloud. Okay, so that understanding is called understanding of AWS. So just think about that. Who, at least you guys learn the networking, you know something, then I think you're understanding something at least about the servers and all. But just think about the people who don't know the networking. They are becoming the expert of the Amazon. So this is your place. I'm telling you, this is your future. You guys need to learn this, but not now. As I told, first you need to be into the IT. Okay, then this will be your second, third step. Okay, don't try because I don't find much scope for the fresher here, because they require at least 2 to 3 years experience in the infrastructure. So you should know aware about the cables, you should aware about the data center, you should aware about the common problems of your network. Then you can take the benefit from this one. Okay, so it will take little bit of time. So once it is done, okay, till that time what I will do, once my server is, so this is my server IP address, I'm going to connect this server like this. And there is something called RDP. Okay, let me, okay, so this is my server. Okay, I want and I need RDP, right? So in RDP means there is something called remote desktop. In your Microsoft, you will have a remote desktop application. So here you need to put this IP address. And when you try, when the server is ready, you will connect this one. Okay, but for that you need a username password, right? So just go to the connect. Okay, go to the RDP client, and here this is the user. Okay, which you are going to access this administrator. Where is the password? So to get the password, you need to have that MS key. You remember while building the server, I created one key. So you need to browse it and you need to provide that server key, MS key. Can you see this? And I just created, decrypt the password. Here we go. I got the password. Can you see this? This is my password. So I have the server, IP address, username, and password. So now if I go back to the EC2, so if I go here, okay, here we go. So 2 by 2 check means my server is ready. So your food is ready to go and cook, ready to eat. So now just go here, connect, administrator. Okay, and the password. Don't worry, this server I'm going to decom in after showing you. So I don't worry about the password security. Just say yes. So now can you see Microsoft server is got built and you are into the server now. Can you see this? Now you are into the Microsoft server. Here we go. So now you can install the Active Directory, you can install whatever you want. See, you are into where you RDP into the server. So this is the Amazon server. Similarly, you can have Linux server, you can have any server, and you can paste your application here and you can start using it. You can control the application inbound, outbound, many things you can do. But can you see how simple it is? How simply you just created and you access the internet. And via the internet, and your server is ready. This service belongs to you. Okay, you can go and enjoy with whatever the application you want. So now server is ready and I can build my application and I can host my application. So how much time it take? It will take 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, let's say for example, no, I don't want this server. So what you can do, just go ahead and terminate this instance. That's it. No one is going to tell you why you terminated. No, that's it. I don't want. So they will charge you 1 rupees, 2 rupees for this one. Even sometime, no, nothing. So, but in the real time, if you order something, you cannot return that. You cannot say that I don't want this hardware. But here you can play. This is called a compute, elastic compute. You pay as you go. So AWS is something, Amazon Web Services. Okay, and there is a huge for the learning. And if you want to learn some more basics of AWS, then uh, in the PSF we have connected in the past some practical courses. So if you go to the YouTube and search for the PSF Hyderabad, okay, PSF Hyderabad. What is it? Something. Okay, here we go. So this is okay. So if you go on, okay, so in the PSF, go to the playlist. Okay, so here we recently conducted AWS Essentials. Okay, you can go ahead and this is it was a weekend lectures. So if you complete this course, you will have a very detailed knowledge about at least you will be able to install and whatever I have shown you, the more details of this one. So you can go ahead and utilize this resource. Okay, where you have some 4 videos, but these 4 videos are 3 hours, 4 hours. Some videos are there. Can you see this? See, 3 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. Essentials. So how much? 3, 6, 10, 12, some 12 to 13 hours. But you will learn in and out of all the essentials of AWS. Okay, you have this resource. Also, you can go for this channel also, where we conducted recently in past few years. This year only, we conducted some. Okay, go to the playlist here. Oops, not here, not this one. Okay, let me show you. Where is it? Okay. Some redundant. Okay. Okay, it is without hyphen. Okay, that's fine. So here, if you go to the playlist here in this channel, here also we conducted one. Can you see the some 15 lectures are there? AWS. So we try to connect. So you can see day 1, day 2, day 3. So you can go and learn from here also. So guys, there is no one is going to stop you to learn the stuff. So here you can see in very more details. So we had one sir, Faiz Qazi. He teach in very detail of AWS. Okay, and this is how. So Amazon Essential. So the data is with you, things are with you. You just need to go and practice it. And number of data available on the YouTube. Okay, you can follow the PSF channel, Al channel, and you can use that and that Urdu IT Academy, which I told you to use that channel and learn as much you want. And can you see this in the Amazon? My server is now terminated. See, if you go on, my server gone, finish. So this is how the pay you use. So Amazon Web Services, there is, I don't need a data center. I don't need, if I'm a small organization, I don't want to worry about those challenges. I can just utilize a cloud and I can leverage the cloud benefits. Okay, they have their own data centers, right? So with this note, I would like to take pause here. I will stop here and I will let you guys ask some questions if you have. So let me, yeah, any questions?
No, sir.
So are you ready to learn the cloud?
Yes, sir. We have essentials.
Mhm. Okay, you understand at least the basics of the cloud, how, why exactly the cloud came into picture? Rais,
Yes, sir.
Shaista, Maudud.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So I'm going to give this channel's details in the group. Follow this, okay, and learn as much as you want, because see, YouTube is, it is an ocean. No one will stop you to learning. You need to learn and you need to upskill. Until unless you learn, no, if even Amazon come and to your home and they try to teach you, you cannot learn that. Even Cisco come to your home and they try to teach you, cannot. So you need to have that willingness, you need to have that choice, okay. So that is what, this is how the learning process is. So keep learning, keep rocking the, keep taking yourself to next level, okay. You can upskill yourself, then only you can, you can have, you can expect some good job. See, this is what generally what happen is, if you have something like, if one guy is working on the IT support, okay, IT support or desktop support 1 year, so he cannot expect, oh, why my salary is less and I'm unable to get a new job. He need to upskill himself. He need to go to the CCNP level. Then he need to go for the, if he is already on CCNP level, he need to go for the cloud level, okay. Learn and then gain and then go for the new job, then your package will get increased. So always remember the skills, you need to have the good skills, improve your skills, always encourage yourself, always try to learn something. LinkedIn is the best tool. Instead of wasting time on the Facebook and WhatsApp, just have the LinkedIn in your profile, in your mobile, LinkedIn application. You will learn many things from the LinkedIn, okay. Understand that, okay. That be in touch with the technology. LinkedIn will teach you what's going on in the market, what's going on in the world. So follow the LinkedIn, have your profile, keep connecting to multiple HRs worldwide, understand what people are saying, what the requirement is coming. Upskills yourself with what you are today and what's going on in the market, okay. Keep updating yourself, upgrade yourself, and go into your dream job. See, no one can say I'm satisfied with the job, okay. It's all about and no one can say I got enough money to fulfill myself. No. If you have a like uh, if even every rich guy want to become more rich guys, so they want to become rich and again rich, okay. So there is no stop, no one will stop them. So it's all about हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले, बहुत निकले मेरे अरमां फिर भी कम निकले. So it's the dreams will never stop, okay. So you need to, and this is your career, your dreams. So if someone is having a 10 lakh package, no one stop you to take that package. But you need to think why they got the 10 lakh package, because they have that skills, they learn the skills. So skills is with you, you no need to go anywhere. Everything is with you, YouTube, internet, everything is, learning is very simple here now. Just learn it, upskills yourself, go for the certification if required, then change the job. Then you will enjoy, you will get your dream job, okay. So with this note, I will stop here, guys. I will best of luck for you, and keep rocking, and keep enjoying.